Most people know what leukemia is, but few think it will ever affect them, until someone they know or love is struck down. And all of us can do something about it. Leukemia can be a killer, and one of the worst things about it is how it can affect everyone and strikes without warning. It is the most common cause of death in young children, and each year affects more than 2,000 people in Singapore. That means at least 6 people are diagnosed each day in Singapore with leukemia or another blood-related cancer. And all of us will probably know someone whose life is affected, themselves or a family member. For some patients, most forms of treatment tend to fail, and the bone marrow transplant is the only effective treatment that could lead to a cure. Bone marrow transplants require matching patients with donors of the same tissue type. But the odds of matching patients and donors are always high in any place, including Singapore. But there is a solution, and that is for more people to come forward and register as potential bone marrow donors. Because the more people who join the register means the better the chance of finding a match, and the better the chance of survival. Building this register of willing donors is our mission at the Bone Marrow Donor Program. In the last 15 years, we've registered 42,000 donors, carried out 8,300 searches, and found more than 170 matches for patients in Singapore and also from overseas. Our focus is building the register and raising awareness amongst the public about the need for a register such as ours. Plus, we support research into leukemia and other blood-related diseases, hoping that we can play our part in finding a cure. All of these activities cost money and time, so raising funds is always a priority. Our recruitment drives are obviously critical to our success, and building the donor register will always be our primary focus. Tissue typing is a key part to this process, the one which is complex and costly. Typing the white blood cells in each of our volunteer donors is the first step to putting them onto the register. When the search of our local register doesn't deliver a full match, then BMDP may choose to look to other registers overseas. Education is also a challenge, not just to teach the basics of leukemia and other blood-related diseases, but to teach people how they can help, and to put aside some myths about being a donor. As we've seen, all this costs money. To recruit donors to do the necessary blood tests and to keep our register up to date. And as our needs grow, so our need for greater funding increases. So, what can you do to help? First of all, You can register as a potential bone marrow donor, give money or even some of your time to get involved on a personal basis or even through your business or other social community. The greatest help that anyone can give is to have a finger prick. All it takes is that spot of blood to register as a potential bone marrow donor. As we say, just a drop of blood, a little bit of courage, and a gift of tomorrow. Another very simple action is to make a donation. Or lend us your time, help us raise funds, improve public awareness, or reach out with us to recruit potential donors. Business organizations also have their role to play, not just helping us to spread awareness or organizing donor recruitment within their own premises, but also through funding tests and helping with the register. Leukemia can be a killer, but we can all do something about it. We can make a gift of tomorrow, and in that way help to save lives. To the world, you might just be one person. But to one person, you might just be the world.